In the countryside of northwest Kent, nestled in the foothills of the North Downs, you join me in the quaint little village of Kemsing. Dating back over 1,000 years to the Anglo-Saxon period, this village is the birthplace of Edith of Wilton, the daughter of the Anglo-Saxon king Edgar the Peacemaker. Later, this village became a stop for pilgrims travelling along the Pilgrim's Way on their journey to Canterbury and Rome. This village has seen centuries of history pass through it. However, some stories tell that echoes of this history still walk the grounds of this ancient church even today. St Mary's Church behind me dates back to the 9th century of the Saxon period, however it was added to by the Normans. Its stones have seen baptisms, marriages, burials, and according to local legend, apparitions that still wander this ancient church. Each year, on the 29th of December, it is claimed that a spectral knight in shining armour comes to pray at the altar, before vanishing again for another year. Interestingly, legend claims that the 4 knights who murdered the archbishop of Canterbury, Thomas Beckett, rode through the town on their fated journey. Thomas Beckett, having excommunicated the Archbishop of York for attempting to heir the young king, Henry II, against the privilege of coronation, had garnered the wrath of the young king. Tradition claiming he uttered the words, "Will no one rid me of this turbulent priest?" Unfortunately for Thomas Beckett, this was interpreted as royal command by the 4 knights, who then rode out to deal with their king's turbulent priest. Reginald Fitzursa, Hugh de Morville, William de Tracy, and Richard le Breton set out to confront Beckett on December 29th, 1170. Could this so-told apparition be one of the knights responsible for this controversial murder, perhaps asking God for forgiveness for what he had done? Is this tale just a legend of the dramatic events that took place in the late 12th century? Stories passed down through generations manifesting themselves as tales of the supernatural? Or perhaps, on that cold December night, when the church sits quietly after Christmas, could that echo of history really pierce the veil, and the apparition of a knight really walk these grounds once again?